Okay, so with this question, we've got the quadratic curve and this line touch, which means there's going to be solutions to this equation. Now, because this is a quadratic, I'm going to want it to equal 0. So let's get these onto the other side. So I'm going to take away the 4x. I'm going to also add the k. Now, I can rewrite that just to help me out here for the next part with my coefficient of x and what my constant is. Now, I've written it like this because I know if there are solutions to this quadratic, that means the determinant must be greater than or equal to 0. So here it's b squared, so k minus 4 squared minus 4 times by a times by c must be greater than or equal to 0. The reason why I'm saying this can also be equal to is because it just says it touches. It doesn't say if it touches once or twice, so it could be either. So here, multiplying this out, I'm going to have k squared minus 4k minus 4k add 16. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. So this is negative 4 times k, and negative 4 times negative 4. So let's simplify this out. I'm going to have k squared minus 12k plus 32. I probably should have prepared this beforehand. That's going to be negative 4 and negative 8. So here, if I think about what this quadratic looks like, I've got that it's going to cross at 4 and 8. And I want to know where it is greater than or equal to 0. That's these two different sections of it, so I'm going to have two separate answers. So either k is less than or equal to 4, or k is greater than or equal to 8. So, in terms of the recap, we've got a circle equation here. Straight away I can say the coordinates of the centre are going to be... Simon, please try not to purr so loudly. 3 and negative 2, remember it's going to be the opposite signs. And my radius is the square root of 25, which is 5. Verify that the point A with coordinate 6, negative 6 lies on the circle. Well, let's substitute it in. If x is 6 and y is negative 6, that means 6 take away 3 squared plus negative 6 add 2 squared. That's going to be 3 squared add negative 4 squared. That is 9 plus 16, which does equal 25. That is definitely on the line. Show also that the point B on the circle, for which AB is a diameter, has coordinates 0, 2. So what we're saying there is that for this circle, which is going to look something like that, if I've got the point 6, negative 6, what we are trying to find is this point B, which is the diameter of it, going through 0, 2, which if we're drawing a better picture is going to be there, isn't it? So if this is a diameter, that means it's the longest line it can be, which means because this is definitely on the line, let's see if this is a length of 10. So here we're going to have to use Pythagoras' theorem. So that is going to be the square root of the difference in x. So here I'm going to go this one take away this one. So 6 take away 0 squared. Added to difference in y. I'm going to be consistent. So that's going to be negative 6 take away 2 squared. And that is equal to the square root of 6 squared add negative 8 squared, which if you put that in your calculator will come out with 10. So that is definitely the correct length. Let's also just double check that that is definitely on the line. So 0 take away 3 squared plus 2 add 2 squared. That is going to be 9 plus 16, which is 25. So it's on the line, and that is the correct length.